Hey guys, what's going on? It's me again, Raf Simons. I know you noticed the name change, so I'm back at you today with another flame video. Hopefully this one does just a little bit better than what I did yesterday. You know, I actually did pretty good numbers, better than I've done in the past, like, ever on YouTube in one video. Today we're doing top 5 brands that I like, my favorite brands right now. So this is my personal opinion, don't get it confused. I'm not saying this is the top 5 brands out there right now, you know, like what you want. This is my personal favorite, so I'm gonna give it to you guys. Starting off with number 1, we have Noah New York City. Now Noah is quite an interesting brand. I'm not sure I remember the name of their owner, but he used to work for Supreme, and he was one of the founders of Supreme, and he quit several years ago to start his brand, which is Noah NYC. Noah is all about the environmental message. They're a very humble group. When you get a t-shirt, when you get any product from them, they send a postcard with it. I have one right here. Here's an example of one of the postcards they sent me. I don't know if, I hope you guys can see this with the lighting. I'll fix the lighting a little, but trash-filled beaches, and then on the back it says, "Thank you for becoming a part of the Noah community," and it's basically a message about how minimal packaging reduces environmental pollution. They're a really humble brand. You gotta like the guys. A lot of cool designs on the t-shirts, very reminiscent of Supreme, not entirely. I have a couple core logo t-shirts as well as a couple other graphic tees as well. I mainly only have tees from them, but I mean, that's what I like them for, just the t-shirts. They do have dope hoodies, dope sweats, and you guys should definitely check them out. They're a cool brand, especially for the upcoming spring-summer season. They make a lot of nice, vibrant colors. My second brand that I'm a huge fan of in the past season is Undercover. Now, Undercover is a Japanese brand. They're based out of Tokyo or Kyoto, one of the two, I'm not sure, but they are definitely the highlight of Japanese fashion. Their style is definitely reminiscent of Rick Owens, another famous designer that may or may not be on this list later. But they definitely have a Japanese take on it. A lot of elements from Yohji Yamamoto, Junya Watanabe. I don't want to get into that stuff because, like, I don't want to say all Japanese designers are the same, because Undercover is definitely different. The closest brand I could compare them to is Neighborhood, which is also another Japanese brand. But Undercover is also not so expensive. It's a little more pricier than a brand like Supreme and Noah, which sell for, like, you know, $34, $40 a t-shirt. Undercover is going to be a little more pricier than that, especially when it comes to outerwear pieces, jeans, all that kind of stuff. Undercover is definitely not too heavy on the colors. They're going to use a lot of blacks, grays, and whites mixed in there. So if you guys are looking for an emo brand, you know, reminiscent of Rick Owens, something a little cheaper than that, I would definitely go for Undercover. They have a lot of good pieces. I love some of their graphic tees. I have a couple pairs of jeans from them and t-shirts as well, and I'll definitely be looking forward to cop more in the future. My next favorite brand out right now, I know it's going to sound stereotypical because a shit ton of people I know are going to have this on their list, is Balenciaga. I'm sorry. Yes, the hype kind of took over, but I'm glad I hopped on the hype train. I have several things from Balenciaga. I have a plain blue hoodie. I have the campaign t-shirt from 2016, which is reminiscent of the Bernie Sanders logo. I thought that tee was cool, so I have it in blue as well. I don't know what it is with me and Balenciaga in blue. Those are some of my favorite pieces that I have in my personal collection from them. They're a really cool brand. I know the price point is very high on it. I'm talking, I paid $500 for a plain blue hoodie. But, you know, I think the quality is definitely there. Their stuff's made in Italy or Portugal. Some things are different depending on what the line is from. But yeah, they just have a lot of cool stuff and such a big variety. And their new season is definitely something to look forward to. If high fashion is something that you're into, definitely check them out. Something they're also very famous for is the infamous one and only Balenciaga Triple S, and something that they did recently was move production of that over to China. I'm not sure how I feel about that move. It's probably going to cut marginal cost, which is going to make the shoes probably stay in the same price range but cost much less to make. Their statement was that China has the materials necessary to make the shoe lighter and more durable. I don't know how much I agree with that, but we'll see where it goes. If the quality's there, I guess we'll continue to cop. My fourth brand on this list is Raf Simons, and not just Raf Simons, his own line, but his multiple lines and collaborations that he did. I don't know if you guys have seen, but I have a couple pieces from the Raf Simons Fred Perry collab. The Raf Simons Fred Perry collab was so slept on, but it was so fucking nice. In my opinion, I thought it was really nice. It wasn't as super pricey as Raf Simons' normal line of things were. It was more Fred Perry price because it was printed on Fred Perry materials and stitched, in some cases stitched, like some stuff that I have. It's really cool. Not just that, but also I have to point out Raf by Raf Simons is his own personal line, and then he also just has Raf Simons. I've had a couple sweaters and jeans from that in the past. They're all very nice. Quality is definitely there for the price. It's not quite as pricey as Balenciaga, actually, but you know, I haven't owned an overcoat by him, but you know, they're going for a couple grand, so I mean, you better have your wallet ready if you want to cop some new Raf. Definitely keep looking out for him. He also had a collab with Calvin Klein recently, the New York West, something like that. Really cool pieces. You could definitely tell it was designed by Raf Simons. A whole new take on Calvin Klein, and the Calvin Klein price tag was not there. This is not your TJ Maxx's mama. This is not her Calvin Klein. This is the Raf Simons Calvin Klein. I'm talking $2 grand for a jacket. When I was in New York a couple weeks ago, I saw some jeans and some jackets on sale from them, but I'm talking still around the $1,000 price point. So yeah, he's definitely revolutionized a couple brands like Fred Perry, Calvin Klein, but keep out for Raf Simons. He's definitely one of the top designers right now, if not #1, given his new models of shoes that he's been designing that have been extremely popular. I forgot to mention the Adidas collabs. That's already been said before. You guys know plenty about that. They have continued to deliver time after time with classic models. Keep it up, Raf. My 5th designer on this list is another designer again. I know you guys are probably getting sick of it. Rick Owens. This has been someone that I've never actually been into that much until recently, especially this past winter. I have several shoes from him now. I have a pair of high-top Geo baskets in the black and milk colorway. I have a pair of the Adidas Runner collabs, and I also have some pants and a sweater by him. It's from the Fall/Winter 15 collab, the sweater is, so I was able to pick it up for a pretty good price. But Rick Owens is probably the priciest of all the people I've listed on this. I mean, his prices are insane. I'm not saying the quality's not there, but I'm saying it shouldn't be as expensive as it is. I'm saying it shouldn't be as expensive as it is, probably. Because when there's price cuts, they're pretty significant price cuts. I mean, I'm talking... I mean, right now you could get the Geo baskets online for about $1,100, $1,200 on his website. Sometimes you can find them on sale for like $500, which is fucking huge. So come on, Rick, drop the price a little. If you look for secondhand Rick, or even brand new Rick from secondary retailers, you might be able to find quite a steal on it. The pieces are definitely cool. Once again, like Undercover, very heavy on the black, white, and gray. So you're not going to find a lot of colors with this brand, but especially for the winter time and around this time of year, black and gray look pretty good. So definitely keep out for Rick Owens. The style was a little more in a couple years ago, but I think it's definitely starting to come back. Maybe not so much the drop crotch joggers and pants. Those aren't really my style, but hey, maybe they'll come back someday. Maybe I'll find myself rocking some. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. I know a lot of these people on this list were high fashion designers that might not be so affordable, but trust me, if you look secondhand, grailed eBay, you might be able to find some deals on them. So if you want to give them a look, give them a look. I thought I did pretty well with this video. If you guys want to let me know, please let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.